Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we'll be talking about the Red Data book. Many of you may have heard about this book, but others may not. So before we begin, let me ask you people some questions. If you know the answers already, write it down in the comment section below. So the first question is, what is the Red Data book? What was the original name of the Red Data book? Third, who maintains the Red Data book? And the last, what does the Red Data book contain? Okay, now to answer all these questions, we are here. Let me begin. The Red Data book is a public document which has a list of endangered and rare species of plant, animals, and some local subspecies which are present in a particular area. The Red Data book provides the complete information of rare and endangered species and their habitats. This book is created to identify and protect those species which are at the edge of extinction. The name of this book was originated from Russia. It was initially known as the Red Data Book of the Russian Federation or the RDBRF. The book was based on the research conducted between 1961 and 1964 by the biologists in Russia. Hence, it is also called as the Russian Data Book. Currently, the International Union for Conservation of Nature (IUCN) maintains the Red Data Book. IUCN was founded in 1964 with an aim to maintain a complete record of every species that had ever lived in the world. The Red Data Book contains the complete list of threatened species. The main aim of this book is to provide complete information for research and analysis of different species. The Red Data book contains color-coded information sheets which are arranged according to the extinction risk of many species and subspecies. For example, black represents species which are confirmed to be extinct, whereas red represents species that are endangered. Now, amber for those species whose status is considered to be vulnerable. White is assigned for species which are rare. Green for species that were formerly endangered but their numbers have started to recover. Grey colored for the species that are classified as vulnerable, endangered, or rare, but sufficient information is not available to be properly classified. In brief, the Red Data book classifies species as threatened, non-threatened, and unknown. The Red Data Book of the International Union of Conservation of Nature (IUCN) has listed 132 species of plants and animals as critically endangered from India. To know all these, let's begin. The first is the Great Indian Bustard. The Great Indian Bustard or the Indian bustard is a bustard found in India and the adjoining regions of Pakistan. Once common on the dry plains of the Indian subcontinent, today very few birds survive and the species is on the edge of extinction, being critically endangered by hunting and the loss of its habitat. This consists of a large expanses of dry grasslands and the scrub. They are confined mostly to the arid regions of Rajasthan, Gujarat and the Ahmednagar district of Maharashtra. Jordan cursor. It is one of the rarest birds in the world. It is listed as critically endangered by IUCN. It is only known from the single site and the habitat in which it lives is also shrinking and degrading. This course is restricted range endemic found locally in India in Anantapur, Nellore and the Godavari Valley in the eastern Ghats of Andhra Pradesh. Next is the Himalayan monal, pheasant. The Himalayan monal secures a distinct position among pheasants due to its prominent build, brilliant plumage, and strong association with local folklore. Its natural Range spreads from eastern Afghanistan through the Himalaya, including Kashmir region of northern Pakistan, Indian states of Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim, and Arunachal Pradesh, Nepal, southern Tibet, and Bhutan. There is also a report of its occurrence in Burma. Fourth one is Sarus crane. It is a large, non-migratory crane found in the parts of Indian subcontinent, Southeast Asia, and Australia. They are easily distinguished from other cranes in the region by the overall grey color and the contrasting red head and the upper neck. They forage on marshes and the shallow wetlands for roots, tubers, insects, crustaceans, and small vertebrate prey. Next is Asiatic lion. They are also known as Babbar Sher. The only place in the wild where this species is found is in the Gir forest in Kathiawar of Gujarat, India. The Asiatic lion is one of the five major big cats found in India, the others being the Bengal tiger, the Indian leopard, the snow leopard, and the leopard. The Asiatic lions once ranged from the Mediterranean to the northeastern parts of the Indian subcontinent. But excessive hunting, habitat destruction, decline in natural prey, and human interference have reduced their number. Next is blackbuck. They are an antelope species native to the Indian subcontinent that has been classified as endangered by IUCN since 2003, as the blackbuck range has decreased sharply during the 20th century. Today, the blackbuck population is confined to the areas in Maharashtra, Orissa, Punjab, Rajasthan, Haryana, Gujarat, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, and Karnataka, with a few small pockets in the central India. Next is the Ganges River dolphin. It is listed on the Appendix 1 of CITES, Convention on the International Trade in Endangered Species of Wildlife, Fauna and Flora, and Schedule 1 of the India's Wildlife Protection Act 1972. Therefore, hunting of the species and both domestic and international trade in the species and its part and derivatives is completely prohibited. Next is Hoolock gibbon. Hoolock gibbon is only ape to be found in India. It is the most accomplished acrobat of all the apes. It lives in dense forests of northern eastern India. It is found in Bangladesh and some parts of Burma and the China. Its range extends into 7 states conveying Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, and Tripura. Next is the Nilgiri langur. They are found in the Nilgiri hills of the Western Ghats in South India. Its range also include Karnataka, Kodiyar Hills in Tamil Nadu and many other hilly areas in Kerala and Tamil Nadu. The species is endangered due to the deforestation and poaching for its fur and flesh, the latter believed have aphrodisiac properties. Next is the wild ass. The Indian wild ass range once extended from the western India, southern Pakistan, that is, provinces of Sindh and Baluchistan, Afghanistan, and the southeastern Iran. Today, its last refuge lies in the Indian wild ass sanctuary, Little Ran of Kutch, and its surrounding areas of the Great Ran of Kutch in Gujarat. The animal, however, is also seen in the districts of Surendranagar, Banaskantha, Mishana, and other Kutch districts. Saline deserts, run, arid grassland, and shrublands are its preferred environment. Next is the lion-tailed macaque. The lion-tailed macaque is endemic to the western Ghats of South India. The tail is medium in length and has a black tuft at the end, similar to a lion's tail. The male's tail tuft is more developed than that of the female. It primarily eats indigenous fruits, leaves, birds, insects, and the small vertebrates in virgin forest. Next is the olive readily sea turtle. These turtles are solitary, preferring the open sea. They migrate hundreds or even thousands of miles every year and come together as a group only once a year when the females return to the beaches where they hatched and lumber on shore, sometimes in the thousands to nest. In the Indian Ocean, the majority of olive reedley turtles are found in the Orissa beach. Next is the Indian pangolin. It is an insectivore that feeds on ants and termites, digging them out of mounds and logs using its long claws, which are as long as its forelimbs. Next is the Nilgiri thar. They are known locally as the Nilgiri ibex or the simply ibex is endemic to the Nilgiri hills and the southern portion of the West Ghats in the states of Tamil Nadu and Kerala in the southern India. It is the state animal of Tamil Nadu. They are stocky goats with short, coarse fur and the bristle mane. Males are larger than the females and have a darker color when mature. Both sexes have curved horns which are larger in the males. Adult males develop a light gray area on their backs and are thus called saddlebacks. The last one is the leopard cat. The leopard cat is a small wild cat of the South and East Asia. Since 2002, it has been listed as least concern by IUCN as it is widely distributed but threatened by the habitat loss and hunting in the parts of its range. They are found in agriculturally used areas but prefer forested habitats. They live in a tropical evergreen forest and the plantations at a sea level, in subtropical deciduous and a coniferous forest in the foothills of Himalayas. This is the information about the Red Book and the data contained in the Red Book when it comes to India, the Indian species which are included in the Red Book. For more such videos, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.